Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're doing some hip work, hip action, getting deep inside of this place where it's like a storage house where we keep a lot of our um, stories and our angst maybe, fears or anxieties. Also, there's a lot of joy packed in there too. So it's a Pandora's box filled with the pleasant and maybe not so pleasant. But anytime you open up this area, it's freeing. It is telltale. It is good. So let's begin. Come to your back, please. Lay down and bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. And then we'll come both feet to the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Lift your left foot up off the floor. Flex your feet, fan your toes, and squeeze your heels toward each other. Nudge your right knee forward, interlacing your hands underneath your left thigh. And stay here or take that left leg up to the sky. Just going to point and flex the foot a little bit. A couple of times, get into the calf. And then roll around on the ankle one direction and then the other. And then bend that knee and bring your foot down. Let's take the right foot to the floor and the left ankle across. Lift the right foot up off the floor, interlace your hands underneath the right thigh and nudge your left knee a little bit forward. You can use your left elbow to do that. Then flex your feet, fan your toes, squeeze your heels toward each other, and take your right leg up to the sky. We'll do a little point and flex here. And roll it around that ankle. And then bend the knee, bring your foot to the floor, both feet on the floor, roll your shoulders back, walk the feet in so you can graze your heels with your fingertips and start to tilt your knees forward as you lift your hips and chest up off the floor. Shimmy, shimmy your shoulders in toward each other, your shoulder blades, and take a lift of your heart toward your chin. And extend from the roof of your mouth to the top of your head. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We'll slowly, slowly lower all the way down to the floor. Good. Take your baby toes wide on your mat and your arms out wide too. And then just slosh your knees side to side. And this time, come back to the middle. Keep your right knee pointing straight up to the sky. Just let the left knee drop toward the arch of the right foot. And drag your whole left leg out toward the front of your mat, away from the core of your pelvis. And then inhale, bring that back up. Exhale your breath, and then your right knee comes down. Arch of the left foot. The left knee stays pointing up to the sky. Draw your whole right leg out of the core of the pelvis. It's like someone is trying to stretch your leg toward the front of the mat, and that person would be you. And then come all the way back up. And this again, a little slosh here, side to side. A deep breath in and out. We'll come into Supta Badakanasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide, roll your shoulders into the earth, and press your baby toes into the floor. Take your arms up overhead, reach way back with your arms. Draw your knees away from each other and your shins forward. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Gently bring your knees right back up. Feet to the floor. Now bring your knees in and rock side to side. Let's make some knee circles here, rounding and around, one direction and then the other. And your happy baby, draw down. Hold on to your baby toes or your ankles or your shins. Draw your quads down as your feet press up. Rest the head of your arm bones, your shoulders, the back of your head. Separate your teeth and soften around the corners of your eyes. Take a deep, full breath in and a long, extended breath out. And then bring your knees back in toward each other. Take your hands under your thighs and we'll just rock and roll forward here a few times. The last one, you'll come up to a seated position. Roll your shoulders back. Hold here. Bring your hands behind you to start. So your shoulder blades are firm on your back. And your feet might be a little bit away from the floor or shins parallel. Or some of you might straighten your legs here. First two fingers right underneath your thighs for a little bit of support. Breathe, lean back into your shoulder blades, lift your elbows up and away from each other. And then arms can extend and breathe. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the earth. And keep your left foot on the floor and cross your right ankle again over your left knee for a figure four. Lift your bum up and slide your bum forward toward your left heel as close as you can get, close as works for you, and then roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Right foot is flexed, fan your toes, squeeze your heels toward each other. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And slide your bum back a little bit. Turn your fingers out, wrists behind your shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and lift up into a figure four tabletop. Big breath in and out. And then lower, lower slowly to the floor. Walk your left foot over to the left and bring both knees down toward the earth. You might want to use a block if your knees are extended high. Take the right foot, draw it in a little toward you. Maybe it comes to the top of the left thigh or wherever it lands. And again, a block is nice underneath this knee if you want to use it. Take your right arm up to the sky. Take your right arm around your back. Bind with your right foot. You can use a strap around that foot. Left arm to the sky, reach. Twist to the right. Left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale fully. Exhale, twist. One more deep breath in. And exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale your breath and take a counter twist over to the other side. Left hand behind. Right hand on the foot or the shin and twist over. Rise up and out of the pelvis on your inhale and exhale, twist over. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, take your twist. Inhale back to center and exhale. Good. Undo your legs. Give them a good shake. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's come into Badakanasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide. Hold your feet or your ankles or your shins. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Lengthen. Inhale fully, getting a nice stretch in the low back and the outer legs, the inner thighs. Take a full breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to slowly come up and exhale your breath. Bring both feet to the floor, hip width apart. Hold your knees. Inhale, look up. And exhale, bow, rounding. Inhale, forward with a lift. And exhale to bow. One more. Inhale, forward, heart high. And exhale, rounding, hollowing the belly. Good, and come all the way back into center. And exhale. Turn your head to the right. And back to the middle and to the left. And gently back to the middle. Good. Then keep your right foot on the floor. We're going to take the left ankle across your right knee. Fan the toes. Lift your bum up. Slide it forward toward your right heel and get in as close as you can go. All right, and then hug your heels toward each other. Give a lift of your heart. Your shin, the energy of the shin, the left one is moving up there toward the sky. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then slide back a little. Your sitting bones away from the heel. Fingertips point out. Their wrists are a little behind your shoulders, chin to chest, and lift it up, 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 up. Keep the head from falling back so the chin still stays slightly toward the chest, and then lower and lower down to the earth. Toe heel your right foot over to the right and bring the right knee down. Take a hold of the left foot, draw it in, some inner spiral, and then bring that foot to the top or near the top of your right thigh. Sit up tall. Use a block if you'd like to support your knee. Take your left arm around your back, bind with your left toes or strap up the foot and hold the strap. Right arm high to the sky, get a lift, twist over to the left, and take your hand to the outside of the thigh. Inhale, rise up, pressing arm and leg against each other. Exhale and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Once again, inhale to lengthen. And exhale, twist open. Inhale back to center. Exhale. And then take your counter twist to the other side. Right hand behind. Left hand lands wherever it lands. And rise up on your breath and twist on over to the right. Feel this in your belly, this sort of coiling energy. Inhale, rise. And exhale, take your twist. Inhale back to center and exhale your breath. And take your legs out, give them a good and mighty shake. Bring your left foot to the floor, bend your left knee, hold on to your right foot or put your strap around it and take the leg out a little bit and out to the side. The knee moves out, your inner thigh points toward the sky. Stay here or extend that leg even further out to the side. Lift from your belly, lean back a little bit into your shoulder blades. Feel your shoulder blades press in and up on your back. Left arm to the sky. Left foot comes off the floor a little bit or more. Straighten the leg. And you've got arms and legs going in every direction here. Take a deep breath in. Uddiyana Bandha. Hug your hips toward each other. Hug your heels toward each other. Full inhale. And exhale. And then bring your left foot to the floor. Left knee bent. Hold on to that knee. And then bend the right knee and bring that to the floor and hold the right knee. Again, inhale, look up. Big breath, big lift, arch. And exhale to round. And come back into the middle. This time take a hold of the left foot or strap it up. You can hook the big toe or hold the baby toe side of the foot, whatever works. Open the inner thigh toward the sky so the baby toe side of the foot comes to the floor, and then lift up from deep inside. Stay here or any amount. Start to straighten that leg out to the side. Roll it in a little bit, roll it out, find some good space here. Lean back, find your shoulder blades. Right arm to the sky, hug the midline. Right foot comes off the floor. Maybe you just do a toe tap here. Right foot up, extend the leg, squeeze in, lift up. Feel your belly. Feel the connection from the right hip to the left hip to the right hip. Squeeze your heels toward each other. Full breath in and exhale. Bend the knee, bring that foot down, bring the hand down to the right knee. Bend the left knee, bring that left foot down. Hands on both knees, inhale, look up, lift your elbows, lift your armpits. Exhale and bow. Inhale forward, the lift. And exhale to bow it out. Come back to neutral. Facing the front of your mat, cross your ankles, hands in front. Step back to a high push-up position and lower down to the floor. Use your knees if you want to. Curl up, cobra, and then back it up. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. Bring your big toes toward each other. Right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee to your chest and come through to your pigeon prep, Raja Kapotasana prep. Right shin parallel to the front of your mat. If this doesn't work for you, come back to the seated figure 4 we did earlier. And then lengthen the back leg back. Click the toenails down on that left leg and come forward. Forehead to the fists or the block or the floor. And inhale to slowly come up. Exhale your breath. Turn to the left side of your mat. Bring your right heel in toward your right inner thigh. Flex the left foot and roll the left leg into the earth. I'm going to start by coming right through the middle. Just reaching out, armpits lift, arm bones lift. Press out through the left big toe mound and extend out to the right with that whole right shin and knee. Take a full breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale to come up. Exhale your breath. Slide your right hand over or left hand over toward the left foot and either hold the arch of the foot, so you turn the palm up and hold the arch, or just keep your hand right there on the floor. Bow forward, right hand behind your head, round the back, hollow the belly, and then start to dial your right elbow toward the sky as you lean back. Reach out and over. Some of you may go for the toes. Otherwise, just a big long stretch. Any variation here. Extending. And then glide through the middle and up. Right hand comes down to the floor. Either reach up and over with the left arm or come right on up onto the right shin. Press the whole left foot into the earth. Dial your heart toward the sky, full breath, and then slowly lower and swing it back around. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bring both legs out to Upavista. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring your hands behind you. Sit up. Come up off the floor with your hips. And as you lower your bum, slide forward. So you're nice and high up there on the sits bones. Take a full breath in and a deep breath out. Dial over the left leg for a twist, pressing out through the big toe mound, rooting the right thigh, the left thigh, both, and then come on up. Walk it through the middle, over to the other side, a stretch and a length. Dial your left ribs toward your right ribs, spinning it over, and then come on up and back to the middle and forward again, arm bones lifting. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, come up. Exhale your breath. Pluck up your legs, dial to the front of your mat, cross your ankles, hands in front, step or jump back, high plank position, and lower to the earth. Hands by your low ribs, click the toenails, curl up, and back it up. Downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and a long, long exhale. Take your left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee to your chest and come through. Badakanasana, pigeon prep on the other side. Walk your right leg way back and click the toenails down. Scoop your left buttock under and flex your left foot. Come on down. You might come down on forearms and elbows, or perhaps even more further down. Get your shoulder blades long on your back and your heart soften there toward the earth. Inhale to come up. Exhale your breath. And then turn to the right side of your mat. But I'm going to turn and face you this way. So the left leg is in, left heel is in, right leg is out. Flex the foot, fan the toes on that right side. Right hand comes down, and it might stay here, or some of you are going to sweep the arm over and grab the arch of the foot. Bow forward, left hand behind your head. Press your head and your hand against each other. And then start to dial your elbow to the sky, your right ribs across the right femur, and lift up. And then stay or reach out and over. Maybe you get to the toes. Elbow moves back, upper elbow, or just reach out and long. And then slowly come forward. Your next exhale, and all the way back up. Take a deep breath in here, and exhale, left hand over. Reach up and over with the right arm. Here's your pose, or come up onto the forearm and the foot. Press into the right foot. You lift the hips up, 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 and then swing it forward and come right on down. Take both legs out for a shake. Sit up tall, move the flesh of your bum off to the side. Bend both knees. Take a hold of the baby toes of both feet and bring the soles of your feet in toward each other. So this is like your Badakanasana we did on the floor, except your feet are up. Okay, stay here, lift from the belly, or start to take the feet apart. So you're more like a seated happy baby pose. And some of you may go ahead and extend the legs out. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Full breath in and a full breath out. Then bend the knees a little bit and re-extend the legs. So just pulsing, bend in and extend. And last time, give it a bend and extend. Then bring your feet in toward each other. You can support underneath your thighs if you'd like. We're back in your boat pose. Take a deep breath in and out. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor. And again, Badakanasana, baby toes on the floor, soles of the feet touch, and roll forward. You can always open this up a little bit more by dialing the soles of your feet toward the sky, opening your feet like a book, and bow. Inhale, slowly come up, and exhale your breath out. Turn to face the front of your mat, all fours. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your back, gaze toward your navel. Inhale, forward, look up. And exhale to round. Come back to neutral. Lift the knees, curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a deep breath out. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, take your bow, Uttanasana. Soften the knees any amount. Inhale, look up, length. And exhale to bow. One more. Inhale, long and lifted. And exhale, bow deep. Inhale, look up. Hands to your hips, elbows to the sky, root to rise all the way up to standing. Okay. We'll take the right knee up and hold it. Flex the foot. Hold the front of the knee or the top of the knee. And then bring that down. And other side. Left foot up. Flex it. Hold. And bring that foot right back down. Step it out. Bend the right knee. Bend the left knee. Make a figure 4 with that right leg. Whew. Don't fall. And if you do, it's okay. Hands to your heart, rooting down, lift from the belly, gaze is steady, and then bring your hands to the earth. Not that steady on this one. Cross your right leg over the left, bring both feet to the floor. So now you've got an X with your legs. Cross your wrists, hook your big toes with your first 2 fingers. Inhale, lengthen. So your knees bend them any amount. And then exhale, take your bow. Squeeze the legs toward each other, lifting the belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Lower down onto your shins and knees. Some of you may sit back on a block or 2. Otherwise, we're going to sit right on down. One knee on top of the other. Okay. Right knee's on top of the left. Stack your hands on top of the knee. Lean back into your shoulder blades. Press your hands into your knee and your knee up into your hands and just feel what's ignited inside your body when you do that. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Take your right arm up to the sky. Bend your elbow. Left hand to the elbow. And this is one variation. Otherwise, take the left arm out. Turn the thumb down. Bend your elbow. And behind you, bind with your strap or your fingertips and pull the elbows away from each other. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. And then release the bind, both arms up to the sky and hands down by your sides. Bring the right foot to the floor on the outside of the left thigh. Lift your hips and shift them to the left. Hold the knee and sit up tall. You might toe heel the left foot a little bit more to the left, perhaps a little more forward depending on where you are, but you want to be sitting right in the middle, right on both sitting bones as evenly as possible. Take your right hand behind you to the floor of the block, left arm to the sky, reach up high. Exhale, twist to the right. You might hook your elbow on the outside of the leg or wrap the elbow around. or just hold it. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and twist. Inhale, rise from the low belly. And exhale to twist. Inhale, rise. And exhale, drawing the elbows away from each other as you twist it. And then inhale back to center. Exhale your breath and take your counter twist over to the other side. Left hand behind, right arm hand falls where it may. And you press arm and leg to twist it over. And then inhale, come on back to center. Exhale. Let's stack up the shins. For Agni Stambasana, fire log pose. Those of us in New England who just had our first snowfall, this pose is appropriate for today, right? Flex your feet. Variation, extend the bottom leg instead of stacking them up. Flex your feet, fan your toes. Sit up tall, take a deep breath in, and any amount start to come forward. Fingertips to the floor. Some of you may bring your forearms and elbows to the floor, and the elbows snuggle into the little bend in your toes here. So you just kind of wrap your elbows inside the top of the foot. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to slowly come up. Exhale your breath. Undo your legs. Give them a good mighty shake. Okay, facing the front of your mat, cross your ankles, hands in front, step or jump back, high plank position. Use your knees if you'd like, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra, curl up, and take it back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, a long, long exhale. Inhale fully, and exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take a bow. Inhale, look up, hands to your hips, elbows to the sky. Rise up and up to standing. Sweep your arms high, full breath in. Exhale, hands, Anjali Mudra, right by your sides. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. Bend your left knee, left ankle crosses the right knee, and then bend the right knee. Hands to your heart, set your drishti. Lift from your belly, take the hips back, and root into your heel, the standing heel. Slowly bring your hands to the earth. Cross your left thigh in front of the right thigh, and root through the four corners of your feet. Cross your wrists. Now you've got the left leg in front of the right. Cross your wrists, hook your big toes. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bow. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Maybe grabbing the toes isn't in the mix. You just bring your hands down where they may, maybe on the shins. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to squeeze the thighs. Release the head and neck. Inhale, look up. Bring your hands to the earth. Bring your knees and shins down. And tuck that right knee behind the left. Take your seat, perhaps on your blocks. In this pose, the tops of the feet roll toward the floor and the soles of the feet roll toward the sky. Squeeze your knees in, hands on top of the knees. With your hands press down, with your knees press up. You feel this activates a lot of energy inside the body. Take a full breath in and exhale. Left arm up to the sky. Bend the elbow, left hand behind you, right hand to the elbow. Press the elbow up into the hand and the hand down into the elbow. In this is where your arms may stay. Otherwise, right arm out, thumb down, bend the elbow, slide the hand over to the left and up to the fingers. Take a bind or hold your strap or even your ponytail. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw your elbows away from each other. Inhale, rise from your low belly. And exhale, press your head gently back into your left arm and your left arm into your head. Take a full breath in, squeeze the legs toward each other. And exhale. And gently release that bind. Exhale your breath. Bring your left foot outside the right thigh. Walk the right foot forward a little bit. Lift your hips and bum and slide them to the right and get a sense of being in the middle of your sitting bones. Okay, so each butt cheek is nicely settled. Hold the front of the knee and rise up. Get that space. Left hand behind, right arm to the sky. Reach up, lift from the belly, dial over to the left, hook the arm. You might hook the toe. So many variations here. Today I'm going to do the elbow around the knee. Inhale, rise up. Draw the elbows away from each other. Both are bent. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale to twist it. Inhale back to center. Exhale your breath. Then take that counter twist. Right hand behind. Left hand finds a foot or a shin for support. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist your torso first and your head and neck last. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rooting the whole left foot into the earth. And exhale, twist. And inhale back to the middle. Exhale your breath. Agni, Stambasana. Stack your shins, also known as double pigeon. Bring your hands behind you, lift up a little bit, and as you lower down, slide your bum forward toward your shins. Flex your feet, modify as you need. Again, you may lengthen the bottom leg and even bring the left foot to the floor. Hug in, full breath. Deep exhale, long and low to soften and release anything you're holding on to. These are tenuous days. We have a lot of unknowns around as we head toward the election in our country, the United States. And so we use the breath, particularly the exhale, as a way of releasing that which is not serving us anymore. It's not helping. It's just clogging. And a lot of that comes in the form of our thoughts, our worries, our fears. As valid as they may be, there's only so much you can hold on to of that kind of stuff. Arms forward. So try to make space and release that which is binding and constricting, even just a little bit. Stay here or bring your elbows down. Maybe they fit into that little bend of your toes. So just slide right in to the crease there. Take a deep breath in, lengthening your neck, side body, lift your belly, and exhale. Gaze is out in front of your fingers. Inhale, drag your shins forward. Exhale, root down through the sitting bones. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale to slowly come up. Exhale your breath. Bring both feet up, both knees up, out, and give them a good shake. Dial to the front of your mat and slowly come down, vertebra by vertebra. You can use your knees if they're bent or your hands and forearms, but find your way down and bring your knees into your chest. Let's make those knee circles again, like we did before. And once again, your happy baby. You might feel quite a difference here in the spaciousness of the pelvis, the hips, hip flexors, the quads. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And bring your knees in, feet to the floor, hip width apart. Walk your feet in close enough so you can graze them with your fingers. And then lift up again, Setu Bandha Bridge. Shimmy, shimmy your shoulder blades in. Bend your elbows, palms face each other, fingers to the sky. And use your upper arms and elbows to snuggle your shoulder blades in nice and close. Rest into the back of your head, let your eyeballs rest. And then open your arms out to the floor, either in a V shape or interlace them underneath you. Roll the head of your arm bones into the earth. Soften and breathe. Take one more deep inhale, and then exhale vertebra by vertebra. Lower and lower down. Take your baby toes to the outer edges of your mat. Arms out to a T. Slosh your knees again, a little bit side to side. And come back up to the middle, keeping your left toes way over to the left. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. So this is like a big figure four, a capital figure four. Take a deep breath in, exhale, knees to the right, torso and chin to the left. And inhale to come up. Exhale your breath, right toes to the floor, way over on the outer edge of your mat. Left ankle over the right knee. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and knees come to the left, chin and torso to the right, settling into your bones, the back body. And inhale to slowly come up. Exhale your breath. And Shavasana. Taking your time here. Find a place that feels comfortable for you, perhaps a blanket or a pillow. To support your low back, you can roll up a blanket and bring it underneath your upper thighs or the knees. Take a moment to get comfortable, warm, and feel the gentleness of the space you're in. Each exhale, settle your bones a little bit more. Find your way into just a place of ease, nothing left to do, nowhere left to go, just you, your breath, the generous fruits of your practice and ease.